Welcome to the 2018 Senate elections. Before we begin, let's look at the senatorial map. Currently, we have 42 Republicans not up for re-election and 23 Democrats not up for re-election. It is 7 p.m., 3 states' polls have closed, and our first call of the night, Bernie Sanders, an independent who caucuses with the Democrats, he will win re-election in his home state of Vermont. In Virginia, Hillary Clinton's 2016 running mate, Tim Kaine, he will be re-elected in Virginia. Indiana is too close to call. Incumbent Democrat Joe Donnelly has a 2% lead. And now on the senatorial map, we still have 42 Republicans, and now we have 25 Democrats. It is 7:30. 2 states' polls have closed, and our first call, West Virginia, Joe Manchin, a conservative Democrat, he will win re-election. And in the state of Ohio, it's too close to call. However, incumbent Democrat Sherrod Brown has a 6% lead. And now on the senatorial map, the Democrats are up to 26 seats. It's 8 p.m. and a bunch of states' polls have closed. Let's begin. In the state of Mississippi, Roger Wicker, the incumbent Republican, will win. And in Mississippi, the special election here, Cindy Hyde-Smith will win her first election for senator of Mississippi. In Tennessee, a flip. Phil Bredesen wins Tennessee very early. No one saw that coming. Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren will win re-election very easily. In Rhode Island, Sheldon Whitehouse, another incumbent Democrat, he will win re-election. Connecticut, Chris Murphy, another incumbent Democrat, will win re-election. At this point, we're just going through incumbent Democrats in the Northeast. Bob Menendez is another one. He will win re-election. And in Delaware, Tom Carper will win re-election. In Maryland, another not surprising call, Ben Cardin will win re-election. This is surprising. Florida, Bill Nelson wins re-election. He's the incumbent Democrat. A lot of people thought he'd win, but this was very early. We now have a call in Indiana. Joe Donnelly will be re-elected as senator from Indiana. And now back to the 8 p.m. poll closings. In Maine, independent Angus King, who caucuses with the Democrats, he will win re-election. And in Pennsylvania, it's too close. Incumbent Casey had a 4% lead there. And in Missouri, it is tied right now. And now on the senatorial map, 36 Democrats and 44 Republicans. So for the first time tonight, the Democrats are within reach of the Republicans. And it is 9 p.m. We have a bunch more states' polls closing. New York, Kirsten Gillibrand, the incumbent Democrat, she will win re-election. Now in Michigan, a state Donald Trump won. However, Debbie Stabenow, the incumbent Democrat, she will win re-election. Wisconsin, another state Trump won, but another Democratic incumbent, Tammy Baldwin, will win re-election. In New Mexico, Martin Heinrich will win re-election. Not a surprise there. That was a Clinton state. So is Minnesota. Amy Klobuchar will win re-election as senator from Minnesota. And this is the special election in Minnesota. Tina Smith will be elected. She filled the vacancy of Al Franken. And now a call in Ohio. Sherrod Brown will win Ohio. Wyoming, John Barrasso will win re-election in Wyoming. That's not surprising. And in Nebraska, Deb Fischer is going to be elected. Re-elected, I should say. That's not a surprise. North Dakota, too close to call. Kramer has a 1% lead over the incumbent, which is Heidi Heitkamp. And in Texas, incumbent Ted Cruz has a 5% lead over Beto O'Rourke. In Arizona, Kirsten Sinema has a 2% lead over Martha McSally. And now it is 46 Republicans and 43 Democrats. It's 9:38, and we have one major projection. Out of the state of Texas, Ted Cruz is now the projected winner of his seat. He will be re-elected. It's 10 p.m. 3 states' polls have closed, and we begin in the state of Utah. Mitt Romney, the Republican nominee in 2012, he will win in Utah. In Montana, it's too close to call, but incumbent Democrat John Tester has a 8% lead. In Nevada, Dean Heller is the incumbent. However, Jackie Rosen has a 4% lead in this state. That'll be a critical one to watch for tonight. 48 Republicans now, 43 Democrats. It is 10:24 p.m. and we can make one major projection. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, incumbent Democrat Bob Casey will be reelected. And now on the senatorial map, it is 48 Republicans and 44 Democrats. It is 11 p.m. 3 more states' polls have closed. California, there was no Republican actually running for this seat, but Dianne Feinstein, the incumbent, will win. In Washington, another incumbent Democrat, Maria Cantwell, will win re-election. In Hawaii, Mazie Hirono will win re-election. That's not surprising. We now have a call to make. The state of Missouri, Claire McCaskill will be the projected winner in Missouri in a close race against Josh Hawley. Now on the senatorial map, it is 48 Republicans, 48 Democrats. It is tied. It's 12:04 a.m. We can make now two major projections. First, the state of Arizona goes to Kyrsten Sinema. That is a Democratic flip. And in Montana, John Tester will be reelected to his Senate seat for another 6 years. And now, on the senatorial map, 50 Democrats to 48 Republicans. We apologize for the bar at the top of the screen. That's not correct. The Democrats do not have control. However, the Republicans, they only need 2 seats since Mike Pence would be a tiebreaker in a 50-50 split. So they only need 2 seats, but the Democrats, they only need 1 at this point. It is 1:53 a.m., and we have 2 major projections. The state of North Dakota, Heidi Heitkamp will win North Dakota. She will win re-election. And this next state is quite surprising. Nevada, Jackie Rosen will flip the state of Nevada away from Dean Heller, and she will win. And we now have an MSNBC projection. MSNBC can project that the Democrats will win control of the Senate. So we know that moving forward, no matter what the presidential election is in 2020, we know the Democrats have control of the upper chamber until then. And on the final senatorial map, it is 52 Democrats, 48 Republicans. And let's look at how this is on the overall map of the 116th Congress. So there it is. And we would like to remind you that the Democrats will, again, they will win control of the Senate, flipping the Senate. We hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage on MSNBC, and we'll see you next time.